Tra-la-la-la-la.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
You're gonna like this. No, don't shake it. We're gonna have to open it now. It won't wait till Christmas. Would you dim the lights, please?
Dim the lights. Dad, what does it do, glow in the dark?
It's important. Go ahead, open it.
Cute, clever, mischievous, intelligent, dangerous. These are words used to describe one of my favorite things. The Warner Brothers executive team. Many years ago, in the distant past of 1984, a genius by the name of Joe Dante created a postmodern classic horror comedy that introduced us to the likes of the PG-13 film genre. This will be our topic of discussion today as we try to pitch our ideas for a remake or reboot to the original film, Gremlins. Welcome to Pitch It. I'm Jacob T. Kelly, this is Matt, and this is Hunter.
Fun fact about Jacob T. Kelly, the T in Jacob T. Kelly stands for that set looks familiar, because I found out that they use the same set for Back to the Future and Gremlins.
Yeah. Alright, so Hunter, I know you had some ideas. Gremlins, as you can see by my my trading card collection from the original Gremlins.
He's still single, by the way.
I absolutely love these films, both of them. They're two of my favorite films of all time.
Both of them?
Yeah. Both of them. The first Gremlins I watched pretty much every Christmas. Pretty much.
Ooh, look at this. This thing's great.
Yeah, I mean, I got them from my mom when I was like 8.
You know, for a time they made TVs like this.
I love Gremlins, so I'm excited to do this one.
Is that the audience talking?
I don't know if there's like any contract thing with like Joe Dante, like there is Robert Zemeckis.
I imagine not. I would imagine that it's just they haven't.
Again, as I've said, he absolutely, according to like the interviews with him, he absolutely hated making the first Gremlins because the puppets were a pain in the ass to work with.
I imagine they were. It came out amazing, but I imagine that.
Oh, it was totally worth it. And they had to like, the studio literally had to like fight him to make the second one. Like they had to force him to make it. They like begged him.
Which is, in my opinion, the better of the two.
Oh, you're a Gremlins 2 guy?
Really?
He gets it. Gremlins 2 is
it's funny.
Non-stop joke.
It's.
I have an idea for a remake though. A remake, not a reboot.
And let's pitch it.
I'm listening.
My remake.
What's it called?
Is called Gremlin. So you cut out the S.
Mine would be Gremlins again, except the Gremlin clause it has 3 slash marks through it.
So like the monster symbol.
It's like Gremlins.
That's like late '90s crap.
Yeah, I think Jurassic Park 3 might have already done that.
I'm pretty sure Jurassic Park did that.
Hey, any other ideas you want us to do?
Is there an issue with Gremlins parodying something like they do 24/7 in both movies?
So you want to go the same route with this? You want to go comedy?
I didn't say that.
Well, no,
What's
he
the problem
didn't.
with the
Well, you're
Gremlins?
saying parody.
Yeah.
So you want to go comedy.
Matt's going. Oh, so it's unoriginal because.
Also, why do you keep doing this?
They have. Matt says unoriginal. It's not. I mean, yeah, but that's the point.
But he's not going full comedy. He's not like going Gremlinado yet.
But like you're like, oh, well, parody. So you want to like?
I didn't say parody.
Did he not say the word parody?
We're gonna take a short break.
Is there an issue with Gremlins parodying something like they do?
Gremlins makes fun of so many things.
Yeah, you said parody. Oh my god, I'm gonna play it back.
the title would be like a parody or like a kind of thing like Jurassic Park 3.
It's a parody of the hit film Jurassic Park.
Not the
3.
movie. Not the movie. The title.
Alan,
What's your idea? I know you had an idea for Gremlin.
I had little bits. I didn't have. I mean, the idea here. Actually, I did have an idea. A gremlin in every household.
What?
I heard that.
What?
A gremlin in every household.
Yeah, like what do you mean?
Somebody. So I have an idea.
So you want like a scene like Nightmare Before Christmas where all the toys are like coming
yeah,
alive?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It'd be like Megan.
Yeah,
okay.
no.
Like Clamp is selling Mogwais.
It wouldn't be Clamp. I mean,
is this a sequel?
It would be.
No,
it would
he
be a
just took a
reboot.
line from the first movie that Uncle Buck look alike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I would probably have it be a soft reboot essentially.
Yeah,
None
so,
of
like-
the same characters. I guess Clamp Industries could be still be a thing if it wanted to, but it would be a gremlin in every household. Somebody's like, I'm a toy person or a pet person, and then they're like, we could sell this.
Almost like Clamp.
Or Furby.
Gizmo, he'll be your best friend.
Gremlins Interactive Gizmo.
Yeah, like Furbies.
Almost like Clamp.
It's funny, I look at him, you know what I see?
What's that, sir?
Dolls with suction cups staring out car windows.
So who's selling this stuff if it's not Clamp?
I guess it could be Clamp.
Yeah, it's gotta be Clamp.
You know, it's like
You better respect the
my,
Gremlins
my,
lore.
my kid has, maybe it's like a.
Or, since this guy...
He's dead.
I don't know if that's even picked. I don't know if that's
From
getting
Small
picked up.
Soldiers.
It's okay, they could do the digital face thing.
Or Jake.
The digital
yeah.
face thing, yeah.
I don't know if that's being
We'll
picked
revive
up.
him.
If that's not getting picked up, Jake will just
That's fine.
aggressively
Or,
zoom in.
what the heck was this guy's name?
John Belushi.
Anyways, or similar to this person, Furbies, but the other movie he was in, Small Soldiers.
Yeah.
And then they put the wrong chips in there.
I think
They
there's
put the wrong chips in the Mogwais.
So it's not actually...
They're robot gremlins!
Exactly, not actual...
I think it could be like a dad makes toys or something, and he's
It's like
trying to sell
Bio-Broly.
a toy, and his kid has the gremlin or the Mogwai, and he's like, "We'll give you many monies to sell your child's pet to us, so we can whatever." And then he's like, "No, it's my kid's pet. I can't do that."
See,
There's
I
that.
went the whole other route. I went the opposite route. I went, get rid of the first two.
Get your fingers away from that face.
They're the greatest movies that have ever been made.
Too close to my eyes, I'm telling you.
Get rid of them. We're going to remake it. We're
Yeah.
going to remake.
Ooh.
But we're going to do something totally different. Because we recently went to go see the new Evil Dead.
What's that?
And as long... It's great. It's a great movie.
It was good.
But it's
Ooh.
just Evil Dead.
New Evil?
Yeah.
Never
We'll
seen
do
it.
one on Evil Dead.
Never seen it.
We'll do an episode on Evil Dead probably
Never
at some
seen
point.
it.
The new Evil Dead is just Evil Dead, but in
Yeah.
an apartment
Which is a
building.
problem that Evil Dead has.
Kinda. That could be a totally different
We'll get to
discussion.
that.
Okay.
That's not Gremlins though.
I want to do something new with Gremlins.
Yeah,
Gremlins, the second one is wall-to-wall comedy.
it's RoboCop 2.
It's not RoboCop 2.
It's RoboCop
It's
2.
not RoboCop
It is.
2.
No, it's not. It's Terminator 2 because they brought those two twins in.
No,
Twin
Terminator
Terminator.
2 is actually really good. RoboCop 2 is really good in its own way.
I think if you're going to remake something, you have to change it. Like, you have to change it. It can't be
Go
the same thing.
on.
So, there's the PG-13 RoboCop, since we talked about that. Garbage.
Yep.
It was absolute garbage. Because it just tried to do what the first one did, but PG-13 did. Gremlins was originally supposed to be a horror movie. But the puppets were so goofy that they were like, screw it, let's make this a comedy. I think we could totally make an actual horror film revolving around Gremlins.
Come on.
Or,
pitch it to
since
us.
my horror film... Well, that's why I don't have as much that I had for the Back to the Future one.
Because we didn't watch it twice?
Because I,
We're unprofessional.
I wanted you guys to help me with this one. Gremlin revolves around one gremlin that transforms after being hit by water and is weak to sunlight, just like the normal
Transforms
gremlins.
by getting hit by water.
Yes. We're going to scrap the food part because that's the part that they make fun of in the second one.
How about?
That's crazy because one of my jokes for my movie has to do with that.
Well, what I asked you to pitch your movie and you refused.
Yeah, no, I didn't refuse. I told you. I want a scene where they're like, "Whoa, what is that thing?" It's and they're like, Finn Wolfhard, and
Yep.
again like
We have to get Finn Wolfhard.
and but like 15-year-old like Stranger Things Finn
He
Wolfhard,
hasn't responded to my DM.
and the crippled kid from Shazam. I told you.
Yes, you did tell me about that.
Yeah.
Shaquille
um,
O'Neal?
Yes. Yeah.
Shazam Jr.,
Sure.
Captain Marvel.
Because they were
Jr..
both in it, and they're like,
Were they? Oh yeah, he was the gazebo kid.
yeah. And he's like, does it poop? But also, I want a part where it like one eats at midnight. Exactly, and they're
Okay.
like, "Oh, what's happening?" And it's like, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
rewind the
just
clock. Is it working? Is it working?" And I'm like, "Wow, this is highly unfunny."
So
And that's what I want.
you want a crappy
What I want is
modern-day
a modern day
comedy.
version of Gremlins.
No.
That's what I
Without
want.
the weakness to light?
And they're like, it's like 11:59, 11:58, and they're rewinding. They're like, is he okay? Is it working? We're rewinding time. That counts, right?
And like the camera's like zooming between the two.
Yeah. and
Okay.
it's
Yes,
Finn
I can
Wolfhard
picture it in my head.
And that kid, and it's a chaotic scene. And then I go, yeah, I would expect this in the
And
Black
like Finn's worried
the Black Adam
because
movie. And I go,
Gizmo
this is
or whatever is. Would your movie have Gizmo in it?
I don't know. I don't know if it would just be just Gizmo again. Guzmo. I don't know.
Would your movie have the cutest thing that's ever been put to screen, Gizmo?
I don't know.
Screw you, Baby Yoda.
And I'm able to rock and roll all night. Come on, pretty baby. We're gonna rock, we're gonna roll until the broad daylight. Because I'm ready. And I'm able. I'm willing and I'm able, so you better come and go with me.
He likes this music.
Yes, it's his favorite.
Tell them more about free.
It's all about. It's not about Baby Groot anymore because now he's just a disgusting.
Teenager thing? I don't know what he is. I haven't seen the third one yet.
But yeah, that's my idea with my 2 bits. Does it poop?
Is that it? Is that your whole movie?
I mean, I told you my thing.
I mean, that could be in mine too. The horror movie.
It's highly unfunny.
It had
That's the
literally
kinda,
a joke about a gazebo
Yeah, because
and placebo.
they were okay. The first one was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it had
that's like-
comedy.
Yeah,
in
but
it.
if I was at like a movie theater, and there was like frat boys in front of us, they'd laugh at that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, some of my friends would laugh at that. Not gonna say which ones. They know. They
So
know.
go on.
Both of them?
And we're right here.
I have 3, thank you very much.
Oh, there's one not here.
Your hand doesn't count.
No, it's my girlfriend.
Well, go on.
Well,
You with your horror
okay,
movie.
so my idea is it starts pretty much the same way. It's a remake. I would say we age down a bit. Finn Wolfhard, I think that's a great idea.
I hate it. And yet I come up with the idea.
I
for
think
that,
that's a great
and I
idea.
hate it.
And I hate it a little bit because it's typecasting.
Absolutely.
Did you even watch Stranger Things?
yeah.
Okay, just
But
checking.
if Finn makes another appearance in the 3rd episode, I'm flipping this table.
Oh yeah, we talked about it in the Back to the Future episode. I forgot.
Quite a bit, actually.
He's just the hot topic right now.
It's almost
man.
like it was an hour ago.
Yeah, it's Finn. I like the Freddy.
Oh, one weird thing is, you know the Romans used to brush their teeth with their urine? And apparently it works.
He should play Corey Feldman role.
Sure, and actually have him do more than Corey Feldman
Yes,
did in the movies.
yes.
'Cause Corey
And I think
Feldman's-
Finn-
besides introducing the fact of this is what happens when they get hit by water, there's no reason for Corey Feldman to be in them.
I think Finn should be Billy.
Yeah. So
I
we're
think-
going. We're going with the same characters.
We're going with the same characters. We need a female.
We need a brave Billy.
I don't think we should do a girlfriend.
Sure.
I think we should do a sister.
Okay, but that ruins the love dynamic you have to have in your movie.
We do not need a love dynamic.
We'll
They're
set it.
teenagers.
We'll set it
And?
in the South. The deep South.
Then we can get away with it.
Yeah.
I think this whole film should be creative kills. First off, it should take place in one house,
Not a neighborhood.
not a neighborhood.
Not a movie theater.
No, I think it should take place in one house.
Okay, sure.
So it's like Krampus.
It's like aliens in the attic.
I think it's perfect for a Christmas horror movie. There's like 2 times per year that horror movies should come out. It's Halloween and it's Christmas. And you can go like summer, blah blah blah. But like,
what happens to horror movies that don't come out in that time?
I mean, they just don't have as big as an impact, in my opinion.
I think
Halloween
right
Kills.
at the beginning of summer, at the very latest.
I think beginning of no, because the original Gremlins was a Christmas movie.
Evil
you
Dead Rise
You said a
came
horror
out
movie
this
should only
month.
come out certain times of year. I think beginning of summer is also
Yeah, I
Good thing.
guess, but like,
depending on the setting. A lot of people take vacations during the summer.
yeah,
Oh, hey, we're going on a camping trip. Remember that movie we saw where everybody didn't survive?
Yeah, you remember,
I can-
you
I
remember
can
that
agree
Evil
with
Dead
that.
movie we watched in April? We're making this another Christmas movie. If
Yeah.
it's
I warned you, Brad.
remake. It's a remake Christmas horror. One Gremlin
mine was a reboot.
called Gremlin. The movie is called Gremlin.
Origin story.
We work with one Mogwai. I
Gremlin-
think
Gremlin
for the
origins.
first 30 minutes,
Gremlin origins.
Come on.
for the first 30 minutes, I think we have to build up the relationship with the Mogwai and Finn Wolfhard.
Sure, but if you
I'll get to that
if you
later.
d- is
We'll
it is
come
it
back to
is
that.
it two Mogwais or
No,
is
it's
it one
one.
Mogwai that turns into a gremlin?
It's one Mogwai that turns into a
yeah,
gremlin.
but then you lose the factor of Gizmo, like kind of just having like
we
the
don't,
sidekick.
and there's a reason for that.
All right, go on.
There's a reason for that.
Well, get to it.
I'm doing it.
He's still
You're going
I'm literally
the long
doing
way.
it because we have to
fill a
get
time slot.
content.
We'll get plenty. Just keep on going.
I mean, it's past 3 minutes, so we can say
Okay.
fuck, dude.
We have Finn Wolfhard.
Yeah.
We have kid from Shazam. Not Shazam himself, not Billy.
Can we do the chick from Evil Dead Rise? The Bridget.
Bridget. Which one was Bridget?
She had the short hair. She was the feminist.
Yeah, we could do her. We need
I'll say
the
fan
parents.
Sounds fantastic.
We don't need to cast them right now. We need the parents, and I think we need a couple uncles and aunts that are adults. And the reason so is so we can pad out some kills. 1, the dad needs to die. I know how the dad needs to die. Do you guys know how the dad needs to die?
No, why don't you tell us?
He gets jammed down the chimney by the gremlin. Suffocates to death.
So,
The house was freezing, so I went to try to light up the fire. And that's when I noticed the smell. The firemen came and broke through the chimney top. And me and Mom were expecting them to pull out a dead cat or a bird. And instead, they pulled out my father.
The movie starts pretty much the same.
And the toothbrush, razor.
I don't have the inventions in mind.
Just that one invention's in mind.
I do not have the inventions.
It's on like a shelf in the Chinese shop.
And it says clamp on it, as in he bought out the patent.
No.
Okay, my idea's
That's
better.
ridiculous.
That's better.
It's just on the shelf to be like, hey, fan service, little cute little Easter egg thing.
Okay, and it says clamp on it, like he bought out the patent. Because that's funnier. And yours is a comedy. And mine is a horror.
Mine is the feel of Gremlins 1 is what it would be.
Yeah, so a comedy.
Yeah. What if the neighbors get involved?
Okay, and we see some neighbor kills?
Sure.
We need some clever kills.
Or maybe...
Like, what are some clever
at
gremlin
some point,
kills?
like, the gremlin goes to the neighbor's house at some point.
and the neighbor lady is similar to...
Deagle?
Deagle.
Yeah, Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
Because he lets his dog out and it gets through the fence and goes to the bathroom on her yard, so she keeps coming over to yell at him.
That's genius. That's a genius idea.
Oh, look, hey, I contributed.
There you go, you contributed.
Could I
Yeah,
go to
so we have
lunch now?
Deagle. So I think we get Gizmo. We're going to call him Gizmo.
Sure.
He's not going to be like Gizmo at all, other than he's cute, fluffy, and we're going to build him up for 30 minutes. He's going to be friends with Billy.
How long is our movie?
We'll do a good hour
2
and 40
hour.
minutes. 45. Hour 45.
2 hours?
Yeah, so hour 45. The first act should be around 30 minutes.
Sure.
And then the second act is your longer act, and your last act
You
should
think 1
be
hour
shorter.
and 30 is, like, set.
Yes,
and if
for
it's,
most
if it's 30
movies.
minutes per act, then they're...
See, because you have cards, and they're all, like, showing moments of the movies. And I think it also helps that we could... First off, the movie ends in an explosion. The house blows up, the gremlin blows up in the house.
They leave the house.
But that's where I have the gremlin. That's why we need the Mogwai. And we need Gizmo for 30 minutes.
And it's not snowing as the ash.
Yes, perfect. We build up for 30 minutes because at the end of the movie, when they have a chance to kill him, they hesitate for a second.
Why did they hesitate?
Because he was cute and fluffy.
Oh.
And
Oh,
he
no.
switches back from his gremlin voice
You know, I
back
never-
to his Mogwai
I
voice.
never heard you
In this movie, yes.
describe him
We need scenes. Give me a
Okay.
scene.
How is the movie opening?
Movie opens the same.
the
pretty
exact
much.
same way.
The exact same way.
It starts in the Chinese shop.
It starts in the... we might need to change that.
Shop.
Can we say that?
I don't think you.
I don't think we can say that.
I
don't think we
said
can say
said something not related to anything and bleeped that out.
Starts in Chinatown?
That is exactly what I said.
what I thought I heard.
Because the viewer would
Yeah, but
never
is
know,
it?
'cause
We get called out for being racist, right? How do we get a gremlin into the movie?
it's probably not aged well that it's in a Chinese shop run by Shang Tsung. It's probably not the way to go.
I feel like if we did like a Big Trouble in Little China type thing, it'd be funny.
I thought it was a horror movie.
It is, but that's the problem, is that we can't do something like that.
I think the reason why they kept
It comes on a boat.
I think
No origin. It's like, oh, we're shipping.
It's like Dracula.
Yeah.
I
The
think-
new Dracula movie
The
that-
reason both those movies started that way was because it was the 80s and 90s, and that was kind of like a
Yeah,
mysterious-
Chinese mysticism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you could say they were.
maybe like an exotic pet shop. Like, oh, hey, I ordered this from...
That's Lyle Crocodile.
I ordered this from not America, and it came
Yeah,
in.
have it just be ambiguous.
Yeah.
But how did the kids get it?
Where did the Mogwai come from?
We don't know. Probably China.
Do you know that?
Yes, because it's Mogwai, which sounds Asian.
Okay. You have it.
East Asian.
Yeah.
That's a safe way of
Yeah.
calling it. Matt got around it.
Maybe they have a friend who works at an exotic pet shop. And the owner orders it for themselves. And this person's like, oh, hey, the owner just ordered this.
You're saying it's at a local...
I'm saying-
it's at an exotic pet shop.
I'm saying the owner of an exotic pet shop
Okay.
orders this thing for himself. Something happens to him.
It could be like the first
You don't
one,
know.
where like
So
one of
they-
his employees
so
sells
they-
it
So no.
in the back alley.
No, something happens to him, or something happens to him, and they go, "Oh, hey, we've got this thing here." They bring it back to the pet shop, and then somebody else acquires it.
What
Or
if? What if?
goes home with
It
them.
wasn't for sale and they buy it. Some dude sells it and then he's like, "Where's the pet I brought?" And he's like, "Oh, I sold it." And he's like,
That wasn't for sale.
What if? I have an idea. It's in the house already.
The calls are coming from.
it's in the goddamn
within
wall.
the house the whole time.
They're moving
Okay.
into this house for Christmas.
Oh my! It's Coraline. They
Yes!
They just stumble upon it.
Yes!
They're like, "What's
It's
this?"
living in the walls.
Yeah, yeah. Finn picks up a box
Wait.
and goes and blows off all the dust.
No, that's Jumanji.
Yeah, and he gets sucked
Wait,
into the.
you want Coraline? I want people into the stairs.
I mean, I guess that works, but like, how would it be left in the house? Were the owners
It's the previous
Chinese?
owner. Why does the raisin have to come into this?
It's fun to care for Gizmo, imagine he's your pet. It's fun to care for Gizmo and never get him wet. Never can make sure to keep him out of the light and never feed him after midnight. Never. It's fun to care for Gizmo, he's a lovable pet.
I'll take care of you, Gizmo.
He's a lovable pet.
So the gremlin, like gremlin lore is that they would like during World War One or World War Two.
Is this real?
Yes, because what's his face talks about it. Is his name on the back of the card?
I'm struggling with the hair.
Futterman, Mr. Futterman. He talks about how like the gremlins would like destroy. We watched the Looney Tunes also.
Who's we?
You and me. We watched the Looney Tunes upstairs.
Why?
Where Bugs Bunny was in the plane and the gremlin would screw with him. So they would like screw with your planes. And I was
Okay,
like,
two
oh,
things.
if my plane doesn't work, it's the gremlin.
That was a gremlin?
It was just a
Yes.
myth, but
The name of the episode was like literally like gremlin something.
it was just a myth, but it weren't.
Yeah. So what if like it's in the house and it screws with houses?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It fucks with the electrical?
Yeah, maybe they think it's
As a reference to electric
maybe they
gremlin. No, it just messes with the house.
No, that was just me. Because
'Cause
I don't know
it's
how,
like living in
How's
the
that
house.
under your house?
It's not chewing through wires like his alarm clock. I don't know how it's messing with the house.
Because it's just living in there.
Okay.
It's just messing with things.
Here, okay. Finn,
Oh, so it's...
And yeah, it falls down.
and then he goes up, there and he goes, this attic sure is dusty. I don't know. And then he.
But how would he?
Oh, God.
That's a great Finn Wolfhard impression.
And then, you know, they're like going through the attic or whatever with his sister. And it fucks with the electrical. That is so stupid.
Electricity gremlin?
You just said noun and gremlin, like you playing Mad Libs. You just like a child. You have the brain of a child. You do not have a high IQ, but you haphazardly came up with a gremlin that's just made out of bolts that is zigzagging all over the room and is done completely in animation. You a crazy person, and your idea's in the movie. Done. Next.
instead of Sunlight killing them,
That's better than whatever he's about to.
it swaps them back to the Mogwai form.
That's lame. How is it gonna... What?
What if we switch up the rules here?
No.
You can't change.
What if we switch up the rules?
I thought you said
Past
it was-
midnight.
Get rid of the... You want to get rid of the food.
Yes.
Have them make a joke as like, these rules are stupid. Next you're going to tell me they can't...
I thought you said it was a remake anyway, so why are we changing?
Why are we
that
changing
much?
the
'Cause it's a
rules?
remake.
Yeah, but why are we changing
You can
that
get
much?
rid of the food
Did I
one.
not start this episode by saying that remakes should change things?
Yeah, but switching
I don't
back?
know.
How is it supposed to switch back? It cocoons. It completely
What if
morphs.
it doesn't cocoon?
What if butterflies turned back into caterpillars?
What if a wolf man turns into a cocoon? No, it just changes. It's like a werewolf.
Is it supposed to get back in the cocoon?
No! It's no cocoons! No cocoons!
I'm not going to be in episode 3 if you guys stop saying things with wolf in them. Because...
It's a werebear. It's a werebear.
Werebear.
Oh, is it a Finn
I-
werebear?
Finn Bearheart.
We are struggling to get a movie here.
Bunny rabbit.
What if it's like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Okay.
It's an allegory for dual personalities.
Okay.
A subject matter you know nothing about.
Okay. I'm listening.
Yeah, so I think we have something with this Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde idea.
No.
Okay, maybe if it
Because
eats,
it sounds like an
changes
80s
back.
movie where they're like, this
Oh my
person-
god, Gremlins is an 80s movie!
It sounds like, oh, this
Whoa, whoa,
movie's
whoa,
about a
Seth.
mentally handicapped person. We don't know what we're talking about. Let's make that movie. And then you're like, yeah, this movie did not age well and it's offensive now. They should not be able to switch back to Mogwais.
Why?
Because how long do they say a gremlin? What, you gotta wet them again?
No. They get wet and then they turn into a gremlin.
Uh-huh.
And then the sunlight changes them back. And then at the end of the movie,
So then
we
they're
have...
like,
No.
Mysterious killing!
No.
Who could it be?
Yeah.
It was his Mogwai the whole time.
Yes.
That's so stupid.
But no, he knows. He sees it change back at the end.
But it's so
and he
cute.
kills it.
No, but it's so cute.
Shoots it in the head.
Shoots the Mogwai in
With
the
with
fucking head.
Deagle's Deagle.
Oh my god.
He's not going to kill it. It's too cute, right?
Yeah.
You want it to be a Mogwai that switches into a gremlin. Duh.
Yeah.
And you want it to be one. So
Okay.
there goes our marketing out the window because we don't have a sellable character like Gizmo.
Yeah.
We don't have a
We
cute,
do.
We don't have a cute companion.
He's a Mogwai.
We don't have a cute companion. No, he's a Mogwai
It's a
that
flippin' horror film!
Yeah.
You don't, like, it's not like Ash in Evil Dead had a cute companion. He didn't have, like,
Movies
the
have-
dragon
movies
from
have
Neverending
kids.
Story.
movies have kids.
Yeah, our cute companion is Finn Wolfhard and Freddy from
You said it.
Shazam.
Yes, you told him before the interview you weren't going to say it. Now you're saying it.
Get what you fucking deserve.
There should not be. It should not switch back.
Okay, so we vetoed the switch. How do you feel about the switchback?
It goes from
I think if it was never a Mogwai, it would make more sense for it to be an exotic pet shop.
No, but then we're just into Munchies territory.
It looks like
The superior
a reptile.
form.
Yeah, but it's dangerous at that point. Not to say that Mogwai aren't off of, like, but like the gremlin would try to escape and kill things.
Right.
What if it's not escaping because it just wants to kill all the people that's around it? Like, these aren't like the mischievous
'Cause they
gremlins.
took it
These
from
are
its
the
home.
dangerous
Because
gremlins.
they took it from its home.
Where?
They're colonizers.
He's got something. We have a metaphor here.
Rustlers. Hold it.
No.
Get the hell off my spread. Now, go on back to your own movie.
You want to talk about the kills?
Yes.
You had an idea of the chimney.
Yes. The dad has to get stuck in the chimney and die.
Someone can
Maybe he
get-
burns to death. Maybe there's a fire down
somebody
there.
can get- yeah, he goes, need a light. And then he
So we're gonna have little gremlin puns in this
So-
one too. I'm fine with that. I think that could work in a horror film.
That's like Thanksgiving.
What if
What a reference.
You brought up Munchies.
what if the dad went missing And they didn't know he was in the fireplace, so every time they started the fireplace...
What if he's the first kill?
Every time they started the fireplace, one of the neighbors was like, "Oh, what are you cooking again today? It smells wonderful." And they're like,
this old bitch is crazy.
Wait. What if he's clogging up the
toilet? It's like me after Taco Bell.
What if he's clogging up the chimney? And that's how the fire at the end of the movie begins.
Okay.
That burns down the house with the gremlin inside.
Okay. No, hold on.
The chimney fire causes the house.
Yes!
Yep. So
because the dad's caught in there.
So the
gremlin led to his own demise by killing the dad.
I like it.
This is so ridiculous.
We're in the realm of movies here, bro. Yeah. I don't know where you're at, but we're on something.
We're still on the clogging the toilet.
That's not even a good joke. Taco Bell jokes aren't funny. I'm gonna lay this out right now.
I thought about this last night while watching Gremlins.
Crisp.
Okay.
So they have like a microwave and an air fryer.
Yeah.
And if they run at the same time, the fuse blows. So they go, "Fuck you, Gremlin," and they put it in the microwave to try and kill it.
But the air fryer's going?
Or like something like that. And it blows, and you're like, "Oh, they're gonna kill the gremlin." It's like a homage to the first one.
Yeah, being stuck in the microwave.
And then the fuse blows. And the gremlin like opens the door and is like, "Ah."
Did you get this because our house fuse blows
when
we have an air fryer and microwave going at the same time?
They could try to put it in the microwave, and the microwave
here you
stops.
are, instead of paying somebody to fix that. It's probably burning down right now. And your mother is stuck in the chimney.
How'd you get in there? A gremlin pushed her.
What other kills can we think of?
Someone gets hung by Christmas tree lights is a simple one.
Genius one. Genius. What do you got?
What?
We're gonna
What?
we're gonna rapid fire this. We need gremlin kills.
Okay. Come back to me.
Okay, back to you.
I think the gremlin should jump on somebody. And just...
Like Mario? Like what?
Yeah, he's gonna ass pound him. No, they just probably bite him, like his neck out.
That's boring.
Or he grabs his eye and he goes.
We have creative.
On his eye.
We need creative kills.
Okay. Old school snowblower. With the actual blades.
It's left over from the guy who owned the house beforehand.
Boom.
What is the continuity with this man?
He's from the Korean War. He's an old man that died, and they
When
bought the
does this
house.
movie take place? In the 80s?
No, it takes place now.
How old is this man?
He died recently. That's why. And he left his mogwai in the house.
Oh no, why'd he have it? Because he got it from Korea.
Got it from Korea!
We've done it. That's the end. Thank you for watching.
We finally figured out how they got the mogwai in the first
like 38
minutes later.
Hey, I bet that was a... Say, do you think that... Hey, could that have been a... gremlin?
I think somebody should
rein us
burn it. They should burn the gremlin and it gets scarred for like the later end of the movie, so it looks like a cool melty monster.
And then they fight on the roof.
Oh, it's a melty monster.
Yeah, and then we
makes me think of nacho cheese.
They fight on the roof, Jake. Yeah, and then we
joking.
get something where they're like, "Oh, you know, I'm trying to put up my Christmas lights for and they're like, oh, "Dad, watch out for that bad shingle."
Yeah, you got.
And then it's Chekhov's gun, and the gremlin slips on the shingle
Chevy
into the
Chase
chimney,
hanging off the roof.
It could be that, not the Chevy Chase, but we need like
we could get Chevy Chase.
It's a horror movie where people are dying a lot, which means we need like 80 things of Chekhov guns, so we can be like, see, just like the earlier,
just like Evil Dead Rise,
like Prey,
where we were counting everything.
I won't say abysmally, but like, oh my God, Prey has so many.
This
isn't for later.
Surprise tool that can help us later.
Maybe we'll have to throw out the gremlin idea. 30 minutes into this.
The gremlin
episode.
idea? What gremlin idea?
My gremlin idea. The gremlin. The movie Gremlin.
The horror movie?
So what is yours?
Why are you changing?
What is gremlin? Because I want to know what yours was.
Because
you
every
said
household.
Yeah. Is that where your idea starts and ends?
Think of it like I want it to say Gremlins with the little and it's like it's Gremlin. A song plays and then it gets whoosh, and it goes and then we get like a car driving, trying to get home, and it's like credits, like the like opening credits or whatever. And it's just like somebody wants to purchase the Mogwai so they can
From the exact pet store.
yeah, from the exotic pet store.
So your gremlin in every household, isn't that just the first gremlin?
Yes.
Were there gremlins in multiple households? No.
Yeah, they went into multiple households though.
But that was
like
just...
it's the same set of chaos.
And it could be like, as you caught on, you said it was like the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And
how do you make a movie out of that?
That's what we're here for.
That's a good point.
On Pitch It.
That's when we cut to black.
Pitch It, more like pig shit. I want the Chinese shop, the original from the first one. The second movie's not gonna
And the same guy.
You retconning the second Gremlins?
It's like,
no.
It's like Last Jedi.
I refuse.
I am retconning.
You either reboot or remake the whole series, or you don't fucking touch the
Maybe
others.
the new Gremlin is Gizmo's offspring. Or the new Mogwai.
They don't tell you.
How long do Mogwai live?
We don't know.
So it could be...
It's almost like we don't know what happens to Mogwai.
Or we just don't know what the fuck a Mogwai is.
Wait, why is Midnight a thing?
Again, the rules don't make sense. They joke
oddly
about that
specific
in the second one.
where they're like, what if he gets food caught in his teeth?
Yeah, what if he's on like an airplane at 11 and then he crosses a time zone
zones.
and it's like 12?
I think the kid from the first one, the Chinese kid from the first one,
Should be the main character.
should be owning
An
the
adult.
shop. He owns the shop.
No, they wrecked the shop. In the second one.
They didn't because it's retconned.
You're not retconning Gremlins 2.
Why?
It's not happening.
You're telling me it's not happening, and I'm here to pitch an idea because you were the one who wanted the Gremlins to turn back into Mogwai, which is ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous. Retconning Gremlins 2 because you don't like Gremlins 2?
I like it.
He fucking doesn't like
Yeah,
it.
whatever.
It's
You're
the
very,
RoboCop
very
2.
protective of
It's
Gizmo.
hilarious.
Hands on top of your heads. Nobody move.
You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
He's dead, Murphy.
You have the right to an attorney.
You're reading Miranda to a corpse.
That kid runs.
I think we should be able to get Corey Feldman back for yours.
I highly disagree. What are you gonna say, man?
I'm gonna say anything because this one's getting pitched right in the can.
Right in the can.
Right in the can.
What would you rather watch? His retconning of Gremlins 2?
I don't even know what that means.
Why is it called Gremlins 3 if you're retconning 2?
Why are you retconning? What is that?
Why is Rise of Skywalker a sequel to Last Jedi if they retconned everything?
They didn't retcon everything. They just changed everything.
I would change.
You are like
the shop.
Could
erasing
somebody elaborate?
Gremlins 2. What's up?
Want to elaborate
On what?
what that means?
Retconning?
Yes.
It's retroactive continuity. It means you're going back and changing something that was one way.
You're scrubbing something
So,
off.
a good example is like, in one movie, Superman's from Krypton. But in the next movie, they say, no, he was born on Earth, he just has superpowers. That's retroactive
Gotcha.
continuity.
Okay.
But, that's probably a thing in a comic somewhere, but...
So
The Chinese
they changed Jennifer in Back to the Future. What? No, she was this person. No.
Yeah.
No, that's not a retcon. That's just a casting change.
Sorry, I'm still stuck in the first episode.
So
It's like we just filmed it.
I don't. The Mogwai would be in the
You have
Chinese
different
shop.
clothes. What are you talking
The
about?
Mogwai would be in the
I said
Chinese
say
shop.
that.
We don't know how it got there, but the Chinese kid is. I can't
So wait,
sell that.
you didn't answer my question
What?
though. Why is it called Gremlins 3?
Maybe-
if in your mind Gremlins 2
Maybe the
didn't
slash
happen.
is just like a little like wink.
Are we like Terminator Dark fading it, where like nothing, like Terminator 3 didn't happen?
We could just do it where the scratch symbolizes a 3, but also it's just like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's a little gremlin scratching the logo.
That's stupid.
You were the one who wanted the gremlins. To
That
come back in the
makes
box.
more sense than it's just a Gremlin.
Then I
Flash.
guess the second one fucking happened.
It's like if Wolverine had a
Except the
third movie.
Except the
And claws.
except the Chinese shop wasn't destroyed.
Oh, like Clamp rebuilt it?
No, it just was never destroyed.
Why wouldn't it
We're
never?
just
We
retconning
watch
the
it
fact.
get destroyed.
And I'm watching it be retconned, and the store never got destroyed.
Gremlins 2 has to be canon. Gremlins 2 has to be canon if you have Gremlins 3.
Female gremlin that I.
What?
Yeah, finish that sentence.
Yeah.
And it has a spider gremlin. And
Yeah.
a gargoyle.
Spike, yeah.
No,
Finish. What was the first one?
It has a female gremlin.
Yeah, and you were gonna say about that one?
Yeah, go ahead.
But there's also a brainy gremlin.
No.
This is
You,
ridiculous.
the female gremlin that you.
Yep.
Thought the design was good.
Okay, sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. How good?
Good enough to
Not like
sit through the movie with a pillow on his lap.
Yeah.
all I'm saying is the end of Gremlins 2. That's me. You know what I'm talking about. The Chinese
You
shop.
can't have Gremlins 3. You can't have Gremlins 3 without Gremlins 2.
Prove it.
If you have Gremlins 3,
If you're going the wacky Gremlins route,
I'm going
you need
Gremlins 1. I'm
2.
not going Gremlins 2.
Why?
I'm going Gremlins 1. I'm not going Gremlins 2.
Gremlins 2 is the epitome of Gremlins.
People fucking hate that movie.
No one hates that movie.
Gremlins 2?
Yeah, no one hates that movie.
Matt, have you ever watched RoboCop 2? That movie is ridiculous.
Matt's favorite is Gremlins 2.
If you watch RoboCop 1, you're like, I can get this. If you watch RoboCop 2, I go, what happened? Why did we change?
Your hatred of RoboCop 2 also is a problem I have.
Gremlins 1 is like, okay, here it is. And then the second
I'm
one
gonna
comes
be
out.
closer to you because I'm on your side.
And then the second one comes out, and it's like, why did we change like this? But you said it's because
Joe Dante
was like, I'll do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And because of that, I feel like the second one slightly ruins the first one, because if you're gonna binge them,
Absolutely
you
not.
have to go. Now,
How does it ruin the first? Now we're on a Gremlins discussion here. We're not even pitching a movie. This is an argument at this point.
Movie, I don't want that. I don't want Gremlins 2.
So what do you want? Wacky, crazy stuff in households?
What do you mean wacky,
We saw
crazy
that.
stuff?
We saw that in Gremlins 1.
I guess Gremlins 1 is wacky crazy, but like Gremlins 2 is like wacky crazy. You know what I'm talking about?
Like Gremlins 1 was.
No, it's
There's literally a
different.
gremlin that farts in that movie.
I still want to know how he had a dog bed under his teller desk, and nobody batted an eye until it actually jumped and attacked a customer. How did that dog
You got
get in
away
here?
with that. That's a dog. It's a bring your child to workplace. My dog is my child.
I'll kill you.
But
They would have to change.
Detestable people.
I wouldn't.
No, you would unalive him.
Sorry, you're right.
No, you could take your support animal to work with you enough. So
That did not exist back
I
then.
hate your idea.
I know. It's a remix.
Get that on the
I hate your idea.
I don't want it as crazy as the
Gremlin?
second one. The
Okay,
second one
2.
is ridiculous.
No. 2? Okay, if you're doing a sequel, you need to go bigger and better. Gremlins 2 does bigger and better.
Like the Key and Peele skit.
Yes.
Where they make fun of it.
Yes, because it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun movie to watch, but when I watch the first one and the second one, I'm like, there's a heavy difference.
There's not.
There is.
And this guy defends. This man defends the second one.
It goes up. It's
you
like
notice
a,
how
it's
my
like a
hand is
chart.
far away from his face?
Do you want to stop doing that?
You notice how my hand is far away from his face?
Yeah.
It's like a chart. It goes up.
He didn't watch Gremlins 1 with a pillow on his lap. Just saying.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
I
When you
think-
saw
I
that
think
flasher gremlin, he was
filibuster.
like...
By the way, that's your pillow now. You can keep that.
It was already white, I think. But
it was a milk stain.
Did you just say filibuster?
Yeah.
Hold up.
I'm holding the center here. There is such a difference from the second and the first. It's unweighable.
This is true.
No, there's not. No, there's not.
Look,
it
at
has
look,
the
Gizmo
same tone.
Gizmo gives birth.
It has the same tone. You
Gizmo
just said the
gives
second one
birth
was
because
common.
I don't think Mogwai have a gender.
I don't think they have.
Besides that, Gizmo is definitely a boy.
I think they're all boys, but they don't have genitalia.
He shoots them. If you look at every gremlin, oh, that one has a stripe. There. Everyone looks the same.
No.
All of them. All of the original.
Lenny.
Nope.
And then the second one comes out, All of them are different.
Don't touch my gizmo.
Because
like that
the
ever
movie
again.
Don't touch
opens.
my gizmo.
Because the movie opens with Daffy and Bugs Bunny, and they're really harking on that this movie needs to be like a Looney Tunes.
It's a comedy. Is the first not a comedy?
It is, but it also has like a tone of like not serious but like dry.
There's a time machine.
That is true.
Fuck you.
In the second movie, they're drinking potions like Scooby-Doo. I don't want that shit.
No, Scooby-Doo drank potions like Gremlins 2, the new batch.
I don't want my movie to be like the second one.
I don't want your movie.
Pitch it sucks.
Yours is going in the bin in my vote.
Pig shit.
Matt, what would you rather watch? A remake of Gremlins called Gremlin, that's a horror film?
Or Gremlins. Dun, 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 dun.
With Finn Wolfhard.
I didn't say Finn Wolfhard was in mine. I definitely said Finn
said
Wolfhard.
that. That was how we got on the Finn
definitely-
Wolfhard
I
thing.
definitely said Finn was in
I mean,
mine.
Finn's in mine too, but like, he's not trying to do comedy in mine.
Oh, then I'm probably not gonna watch it.
And I guess does that end our episode?
No, it doesn't end our episode. It ends when I say it ends. Whose are you picking? Are you picking mine or his? You have two choices. You can't pick a third.
Unless you pick your own.
Do you have an idea?
Yes.
What? I want to see you go brainy Gremlin and give me something great right now.
Oh, no, I would probably redo it, but I would do it kind of like Bride of Chucky style, where it was just so over
the head.
Over
So
the
you
top.
So you go Gremlins 2!
No, he's going
Over the
bigger than
top.
Gremlins.
Yeah!
Over the top, they'd actually show how they reproduce.
Okay.
and Throw something.
I don't
goofy
want to
Okay.
see Mogwai
I
sex.
don't-
for weird people like you.
You had me,
What?
and then you went, I want to see how they reproduce.
I want to see Mogwai's fuck.
Yeah.
That's what you just said.
No, I didn't say that. I wanted to see if he had a kink.
What if?
Which he
What
does. You see how he was adjusting his hat and fixing his waistband at the same time?
What if we do the Gremlins origins idea? I got an idea here.
Go on.
City of Gremlins.
What are you talking? Yeah. So we could. The movie opens with like a lore dump. Of,
No,
like,
no,
in
no.
The Aztecs.
No.
Merged with the Gremlin.
They go to try to bring Gizmo back
To
Where?
his
where he
home.
came from. Ah,
See?
which we don't know.
It's called Gremlins Phone Home.
Pitch it.
Produced by
time you're on board with this
Produced
idea.
by Steven Spielberg again.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Gremlins Go Home.
Well, I'm ready.